Hey there booktubers, I'm back with another video and I have a very huge haul for you guys. This is for all the people that complained about me having a very tiny haul in the last video that I posted up, and this one's a big one. I have to split it up into two separate videos. One is concerning middle grade fiction and the other one is adult fiction. This is the middle grade fiction video, so if you are interested in reading stories for young children, then stay tuned. I have quite a few books to go through, so I am going to run through them very quickly without going too much into detail about the storyline. Yeah, so a lot of these books I got for a really great price. It's why I have so many of them. The book I ended up picking up was The Evolution of Calpurnia Tate. This won the Newbery Honor Award, I believe, which is why this has this little sticker right here, and I was really interested in reading this book. I am very into the Newbery Award winners. I wasn't before until I discovered that a lot of the books that I very much enjoy are usually winners or have been shortlisted for the awards, so this is one of them. This next book is called Peter Nimble and His Fantastic Eyes. This book is basically about a boy who is an orphan who also happens to be blind. His life has been pushed in the wrong direction. He was forced into the life of crime and the life of thievery, and he ends up being very good at his job, and he comes upon a mysterious box where he finds 3 pairs of magical eyes. Once trying on these eyes, he discovers that they have transported him into a totally different world. So I was very interested in reading this book and seeing what this was really all about. I really like any stories that are sort of surrounded with the whole orphan kid or the orphan child. This book is Lemony Snicket. Who could that be at this hour? This is his very new book that recently came out. I was super excited about this, especially since I am trying to get through the series of Unfortunate Events novels. I heard this is supposed to be the prequel to the series, so I'm really interested to see what this is all about. I know this in itself is supposed to be a series as well, so can't wait to read that. This next book is called Down the Mysteriously River. This book is basically about a boy who gets lost in a forest, and along the way he discovers a few helpful pals, I guess you can say, to help him get out of the forest, and this forest seems to be very dangerous, and he finds himself in a very nasty situation. This book is called The Princess Curse. I was really interested in reading this book. It is supposed to be sort of like a fairy tale retelling of the 12 Little Dancing Princesses and Beauty and the Beast, sort of combined into one, but it is actually not about a princess. It's about another girl. I think she's a assistant to a herbalist, and how she tries to help these young princesses try to escape this curse. When You Reach Me by Rebecca Steed. This is another book that won the Newbery Medal, and this has been on my list to read for such a long time. It is a children's book about social situations, and it takes place in New York, I believe, and I'm very excited to see what this is all about. This book for $1, I couldn't resist a great and fantastical deal. It's called Wild Magic. It's another fairy tale retelling novel told from the story of Peter Piper, I believe, so it follows that sort of similar storyline, and it was $1 and I couldn't resist it, so yeah, I got that. This book is called A Drowned Maiden's Hair. This is by Laura Amy Schlitz. I have another novel of hers, and this was brought to my attention by another booktuber who mentioned in one of my previous videos how she had written that book and how he really liked it. So when I saw this for a really cheap price, I decided to pick it up. Another Newbery Prize winner, or shortlisted for the Newbery Prize medal something. This is Moon Over Manifest, a little girl who is sent away by her father to one of his father's friends to live in this very remote city in Kansas, or town, where she sort of tries to figure out her life and tries to create connections with some of the kids in the city. I thought this sounded like a really fantastical contemporary middle grade novel. This is the entire Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. This was, I think I got this for $10 for the entire thing, so I've been meaning to read the entire series. Absolutely adore The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which is a book that I read a very, very long time ago, and I wanted to pursue reading the rest of the series. I know that book wasn't the first book in the series, but I still wanted to read this very classic, epic series, and yeah, so that's that. So that is basically my haul for you guys. I hope that it more than makes up for my last haul, for those of you who were not too impressed with the amount of books that I showed. I understand it's not my style to do very tiny book hauls, and I am really, really excited to read these novels, and I hope you guys stay tuned for my adult fiction haul. As you guys probably noticed, I bought a lot this month, and I don't plan on buying too much for the rest of the year until next year, which is a really, really good goal for me. It is not a book buying ban. It is just a thing that I'm doing where I just want to read a few more books before I go ahead and buy. Not that I am like unless I see a book that I really, really want, I'm gonna buy it. But yeah, I mean we'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, comment, rate, and subscribe. Ta-ta!